posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Dino, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping night fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace, straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. Do what you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Like, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
On second down, it's Dak. That's to the rookie out of Missouri, Luther Burden. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A gain there of 21. Good for a Bears first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Chicago.
Burden, the man on the move. Dak going to push this one forward. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well.
Brings up second and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Devontae Wyatt getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be third and a mile.
Here we go, Wyatt. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's out left and complete to Burden. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
But it brings up fourth down.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43.
Ready.
On the bootleg, it's Love. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming. and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. Good work here defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass. Ball's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up third down.
10 yards to go.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
On fourth down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. Devin Duvernay back deep for Chicago. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line.
We're going to 54. Line 26.
They'll start on the ground with Swift, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Prescott. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Hey, kill! 47! We got 46! 26!
On third down, Prescott. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
This returnable with Reed.
Jaden Reed on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
On the double.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Not just a 1st down, but reception number 70 on the season.
At the 32-yard line.
Ready, set.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
the ready.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set. 52 blue, ready.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On the play fake, Dak. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. Here's Dak to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Here's a screen taken in by Swift. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Packers on top. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, boy. Hey, kill! 47! Hey, kill! 26!
They will run it over center with Swift. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
They'll go again with Swift. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He's brought down number 31. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
3rd and 10.
Yeah, here we go! Riley! Here we go, 46, 46. 26.
Back to throw is Prescott. That one complete to Moore. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Santos's kick is good. And the Bears will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Black, punt,
A fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
ready. Set, go.
From the gun, it's Love. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On the double.
3rd and 7.
Let's go. Blue 32. Ready.
Love. This one intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears will have great field position right around midfield.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he will score. Odunze, touchdown Chicago. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
First and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Set. Ready?
On first down, it's Love. He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Golden. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
60 red.
On first and 10, here's Love. To the left side, in the hands of Watson. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one, a gain of 18.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
Now he'll run. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
10 more yards.
10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
Here's Jacobs. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal.
Ready.
We'll get this out to the left flat. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
Black shot.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready, set.
Here's Love. This one caught just past the pylon. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers will tie things up. It's now 10-10. All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll put Loveland in motion. Second down, Prescott. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Another run here, another run by Swift. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
Dak facing third and long.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
The Bears sending out their punt team, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield.
Jaden Reed on the return. The Packers take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Drill, 52. Here we go.
Love to throw it on first down. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. Second and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the Bears' 38-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Jacobs. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard.
We typically see the big guys up front, Mike, make plays at the line. But every so often, he's able to drive through, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
Okay, ready?
Here's 3rd and 2.
Seal, black. Ready.
To throw is Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Ready,
A
ready.
field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Ready, ready. Ken Black. Ready, ready.
They'll go for it. Love. That is incomplete. Well, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I think. 26.
They'll play action. It's Prescott. He's got Loveland free left side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
And the Bears first down.
In motion, it's Odunze. First down, Prescott. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On play action, here's Daniel. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. That comes out low. It is blocked.
So they clearly have a beat on this kicking unit. Now, there's 2 ways to do it. They either have a tip on the long snapper or the holder. But either way, in this case, they're able to time the snap count perfectly, gain an advantage on the outside, and come away with a huge block.
Ready up. Ready. Cut, cut.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. This is intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here's Nixon on the return. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
Now give to Jacobs. He'll run right. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Pickup of the 11 yards on that one. First down, Packers.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Here's Love. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Set. Ready?
On second down, Love. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Set. Zoom. Black. Black. 95. Set.
Now Love. to convert here, and it sets up first and goal.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. He's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Set, ready. Ready.
On the pop pass, this is golden. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Second and goal at the 14-yard line.
All the way back at the 14 now. Second down and goal.
Ready, ready. 33, yellow. Set, go.
Now Love. There's a short one caught by Krabs. That's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes third and goal.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end,
it is brought in the end zone. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. Now it's McManus for the point after. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. From the 35, it's first and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. He'll get this out to Swift. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down.
On the play fake. Dak gonna look deep, looking for more. That is high. What a throw. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears.
well, Mike, whatever message this coaching staff had at halftime, it clearly worked. They came out fast to start this second half. Big-time play downfield. Now, can they build on some of this momentum here as they start the third quarter?
On is Santos for the PAT. His kick is good, and the Bears will come back to tie things at 17. Santos to kick off for Chicago. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Let's go. Check, huh?
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Here we go, set. Hut.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and it's not going to be a lot of gain.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. Ready.
Love quickly out to Watson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 36 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Got it.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. A good play action with Love. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
On the set.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Mike, white, ready.
From the gun, it's Love. That complete to Jacobs.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Line of scrimmage to the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal.
Here we go. 52 Blues, ready.
Love to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. McManus on for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers will go up by 7.
The score, Packers 24, Bears 17. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go, Brooklyn. 26
first and 10. Prescott. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Play action now. Prescott. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Chicago.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here go 46. Kill. 26.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground with Swift. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback, and it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
We're going to 52. Undercrush. 26.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Yeah, here we go.
Play fake. Prescott. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he'll be forced out of bounds, a very short gain.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Both play action. It's Prescott out to his right. He's going to run it. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Kill! 47! Here we go, 47.
third and short. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's got it about the 8, and he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A big one here in the fourth quarter, 38 yards. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is first down and goal. Swift is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, but we got ourselves a ball.
Ties the game 24-24.
Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Let's go. Black, 95. Set, huh?
On first and 10, here's Love. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
Back to the air. It's Love. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. He's got a man. That's Watson. He's to the 15. And Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is second touchdown of the game and 17 for the season. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will go up by 7.
Bears 24. President McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Duvernay on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On play action, here's Dak. A quick slant, looked in by Moore. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot that they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 7. Dak to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On third down, Prescott. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Micah Parsons. He's in to drop him for a sack. And that will bring up fourth down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He gets this complete to Burton. And he will score. Luther Burton. Touchdown, Chicago.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
That ties the game, 31-31. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Here's Nixon on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
A 2nd down throw for Love. This one is caught by Reed. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
Here's 2nd down.
Claws red. Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
Got it?
Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long.
Ready. Yellow. 22. Trail. Yellow. White. White. Set.
To throw is Love. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On comes the Packers punting team. Important punt here in this tie game late. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 46. 40. Yeah, there we go.
On the play fake, Dak. He'll get this out to Swift. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 18-yard line.
Here we go. 46.
Now whistles here and a penalty. Somebody moved early up front. Here comes 2nd down.
Yeah! There we go.
To throw is Dak. That's out left and complete to Burden. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott. Open man, right side. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Chicago.
They'll throw again. Dak. That pass is caught by Burton. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
It's a pickup of 6. That brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Now a first throw here in overtime. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 6.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Running is Jacobs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Set, ready. Black, 95. Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with.
23-yard line.
First and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
A run up the middle with Jacobs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Edwards on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
Set, hut. Blue, 32. Set.
Love. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
1st down and goal to go.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's a run. Marked down at the 6. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut.
One more time, it's Jacobs. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to get a leg up in the OT. This kick is good. He knocks it through. So, it's a win for the Packers. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here at OT. The final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a